Hey everyone, welcome back to the Modest Money channel. Today, we're diving into a review of Fora Financial, a leading name in business financing. If you've ever felt like traditional banks make getting a loan way too complicated, Fora Financial is here to shake things up. Their mission is simple: make funding accessible and fast for small businesses so they can grow and thrive. So here's the big question we're tackling today. Is Fora Financial the right funding partner for your small business? Whether you're looking to manage cash flow, expand operations, or cover unexpected expenses, we're going to explore everything you need to know. From their story and offerings to what real businesses have to say, let's break it all down in this Fora Financial review. All right, let's rewind to 2008, when Jared Feldman and Dan Smith launched Fora Financial. These two saw an opportunity to fix a system that was failing small businesses. Traditional lenders were slow, rigid, and often unwilling to take a chance on businesses without perfect credit or collateral. Jared, with his knack for marketing and customer relations, teamed up with Dan, who brought years of finance expertise to the table. Together, they aimed to create a lender that truly understood the needs of entrepreneurs, one that would provide funding quickly and efficiently without unnecessary roadblocks. From the beginning, Jared and Dan's vision was clear: to build a funding platform that empowered small businesses to thrive. They knew that entrepreneurs often needed fast access to capital to seize opportunities, weather unexpected challenges, or keep operations running smoothly. Instead of the one-size-fits-all approach used by traditional banks, Fora Financial focused on providing flexible funding options tailored to the unique needs of each business. This vision resonated with thousands of small business owners, helping the company quickly become a leader in the alternative lending space. Fora Financial wasn't just about filling a gap in the market. It was about empowering entrepreneurs to build their dreams. Jared and Dan emphasized customer service and a hands-on approach, ensuring that every business owner felt supported throughout the funding process. They created a team culture centered on collaboration and transparency, values that remain at the core of the company's mission today. Fora Financial's personalized approach set a new standard in business lending, proving that small businesses didn't have to settle for inflexible, impersonal funding options. Over the years, Fora Financial's impact has been undeniable. They've provided over $4 billion in funding to more than 55,000 businesses nationwide, spanning industries from retail to construction. This milestone reflects not just the company's growth, but also its deep commitment to supporting small businesses in achieving their goals. By helping businesses secure capital quickly, Fora Financial has played a pivotal role in fueling entrepreneurship and economic growth across the country. Now, let's take a look at what some customers have to say. One reviewer described their experience as honest, helpful, and fast, praising the professionalism and patience of the team. They highlighted how Fora Financial took the time to walk them through every detail, making the process smooth and worry-free. This level of care not only eased their concerns, but also left them feeling confident in their decision. Another repeat customer noted how the funding process was quick and painless, adding that they wouldn't hesitate to return for future needs. This kind of consistent, high-quality service speaks volumes about Fora Financial's commitment to building lasting relationships with its clients. However, not every review is glowing. One user highlighted high interest rates and fees, specifically from the underwriter Yellowstone Capital. Here's the thing: alternative lenders like Fora Financial do tend to have higher costs than traditional banks, but that trade-off often comes with benefits like faster approvals and fewer hoops to jump through. For businesses that value speed and accessibility, the pros can outweigh the cons, especially if the funds are used strategically to generate a strong return on investment. Now, let's get into the bread and butter of what Fora Financial offers: small business loans and revenue advances. These are two distinct products, each designed to meet different needs. Small business loans are great for companies looking for working capital, covering expenses like inventory, equipment, or payroll. They're unsecured, which means no collateral is required, and the approval process is super quick. Think days, not weeks. Revenue advances, on the other hand, are tailored for businesses with consistent sales that need funding based on future revenue. For example, a restaurant owner might use a revenue advance to cover renovations, knowing they'll pay it back through future sales. The flexibility here is huge because repayment adjusts based on your revenue, making it a great fit for seasonal businesses. Whether you're running a retail shop, a construction company, or a tech startup, Fora Financial's loan options are built with small businesses in mind. They're not just about fast cash. They're about creating funding solutions that fit the unique needs of your business. Let's break down the application process, because this is one of the areas where Fora Financial truly stands apart. It starts with a straightforward online form. You provide basic details about your business, including its monthly revenue and how long you've been operating. Unlike traditional banks, there's no mountain of paperwork to sift through. You'll also need to meet some minimal requirements. like having been in business for at least 6 months and generating a minimum monthly revenue. But there's no need for collateral, which is a huge plus for small businesses. Once you submit your application, Fora Financial promises a decision in as little as 24 hours. That's lightning fast compared to traditional banks, which can take weeks or even months. This quick turnaround means you can secure funding when you need it most, whether that's for an unexpected expense, a big opportunity, or just to keep things running smoothly. For small businesses where timing is everything, this kind of speed can be a game changer. When it comes to business funding, Fora Financial and traditional banks operate on entirely different wavelengths. Banks typically require extensive paperwork, collateral, and high credit scores just to consider a loan application. On top of that, their approval process can take weeks or even months, leaving businesses waiting for capital they may urgently need. Fora Financial, on the other hand, prioritizes speed and accessibility. With minimal documentation required and no need for collateral, they make it possible for businesses to get approved in as little as 24 hours. Another key difference lies in flexibility. Banks often impose strict terms and repayment schedules, offering little room to adjust based on a business's unique circumstances. Fora Financial's products, including revenue advances, are designed to adapt to a company's cash flow. This is particularly valuable for seasonal businesses or those facing fluctuating revenue. It's a stark contrast to the rigid, one-size-fits-all approach of traditional bank loans. For many small businesses, the choice between Fora Financial and a traditional bank comes down to priorities. If you value low interest rates and can afford to wait for funding, a bank loan might be a better fit. But if speed, flexibility, and accessibility are more critical to your business's success, Fora Financial stands out as a strong alternative. Their approach is tailored for entrepreneurs who can't afford to let red tape hold them back. Also, the interest rate will depend on individual business assessments, and Fora also offers prepayment discounts. Fora Financial's repayment process is one of its standout features, especially for businesses using revenue advances. Instead of fixed monthly payments, revenue advances are tied to your business's cash flow. Payments adjust based on your income, which means you pay less during slower months and more during busier periods. This level of flexibility can be a lifesaver for businesses with seasonal or fluctuating revenue streams. This repayment structure has clear advantages. For one, it helps businesses avoid the stress of meeting high payment requirements during lean months. It also creates a direct connection between your revenue and your repayment, ensuring that you're never overextending yourself financially. For seasonal businesses like restaurants or retailers, this approach provides the breathing room they need to stay afloat during off-peak periods. However, this flexibility comes with a trade-off. Adjustable payments mean it's harder to predict exactly when the loan will be fully repaid. Businesses must stay on top of their cash flow to ensure they can meet obligations, even during slower periods. Additionally, while the repayment process is more adaptable, the cost of borrowing may be higher than a traditional bank loan. Starting with the pros, Fora Financial's fast approval process is a standout. Being able to secure funding within 24 to 48 hours is a major advantage, especially for small businesses facing time-sensitive needs. Another big plus is the flexibility of their loan terms. Unsecured loans mean you don't have to put up collateral, which reduces risk for the borrower. The platform is also incredibly user-friendly, and the personalized support from dedicated account managers earns high marks from many customers. Their funding options are versatile, covering a wide range of industries and business needs, from inventory purchases to equipment upgrades. The repeat customers and positive feedback on their service show that Fora Financial has built trust with many businesses over the years. Now, let's talk about the cons. The most common concern is the higher interest rates compared to traditional banks. This isn't unique to Fora Financial. It's a typical trade-off with alternative lenders who prioritize speed and accessibility. Another downside mentioned in user reviews is the associated fees, which can add up. These costs might be a sticking point for businesses operating on razor-thin margins, so it's worth crunching the numbers to ensure the loan is a good fit for your financial situation. That said, Fora Financial isn't pretending to be the cheapest option on the market. They excel in providing quick, flexible funding solutions for businesses that might not qualify for traditional loans. If you're aware of the costs up front and plan your use of funds strategically, Fora Financial can be a valuable partner for growth. If you're running a small or medium-sized business and need quick access to funding without jumping through the hoops of traditional banks, Fora Financial could be a great option. Their services are particularly well-suited for businesses that experience fluctuating revenue or need a short-term financial boost to cover inventory, payroll, or growth opportunities. Whether you're in retail, hospitality, construction, or another industry, Fora Financial's flexible terms and rapid funding process are designed to meet the unique challenges of running a business. That said, it's crucial to carefully evaluate your repayment capabilities and align the loan with your specific business needs. While Fora Financial offers speed and convenience, their higher interest rates mean it's essential to use the funds strategically, ideally in ways that drive revenue growth and generate a positive return on investment. If you're prepared to take a proactive approach to loan management, Fora Financial can be a valuable resource to help your business thrive. So, is Fora Financial the right funding partner for your business? It really depends on your priorities. If you value fast approvals, minimal paperwork, and the flexibility to choose between small business loans or revenue advances, Fora Financial is worth considering. Their personalized support and accessible platform add an extra layer of convenience that's hard to beat. As with any financial decision, it's important to weigh the pros and cons, consider your repayment plan, and ensure the loan aligns with your goals. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing your experience with Fora Financial or letting us know which platform you'd like us to review next. Thanks for watching, and here's to your business success.